First of all, when we go to Lafayette, even though it's 2 hours away, we get fully paid for housing, furnishings, utilities, etc. And it's a really, really nice house. You go as a third-year resident and then as a fifth-year chief resident. You get to be your own junior attending, and we're not blowing smoke. That actually is what it is. As a third-year resident, I had my own clinic with my own staff and my own patients. And then on the operative days, I have my own OR and the chief has their own OR. You get unparalleled autonomy that when I was interviewing and rotating at other residencies, I just didn't see that anywhere else. It's really hard to find. And I would say the timing of it is perfect because you go as a third-year resident, and that's really where I think I grew the most as a surgeon, because the autonomy really pushed me to think and get comfortable and be okay with making decisions on my own.
You know, one of the main reasons and driving factors as to why residents love that rotation so much, and even though it's so far out from the city of New Orleans, we still love going out there, is getting the autonomy to where you're able to, book your own cases and pick implants that you want, the different vendors that you want for your implants. You have so much autonomy and you get to learn so much from so many different faculty, all with different training backgrounds, that it makes it an amazing rotation.
I remember when I was a third year being very anxious about starting that rotation, just knowing that there would be times when I might be in the OR by myself and I'd have to make decisions, and I was worried about navigating that, and it's something where you have to learn to grow up really quickly. You have to learn how to prepare for your cases. It really puts a lot of the pressure on you because you're the one making the decisions, you're the ones who's got the knife in your hand. So it teaches you to grow up really fast.
The cool part about the Lafayette rotation is you go out to Lafayette, it's about 2 hours away from New Orleans, with a PGY3 and a PGY5. So you get to go there once as a PGY3, and then you get to come back and really hone your skills as a PGY5. And when you go to Lafayette, you have your own clinic and your own OR, and no call, which is perfect.
You and one other resident are kind of in it together. So you two are a team, and you really form a bond with that person over the 3 months that you're there. We still have grand rounds and Zoom meetings for conferences and stuff with the folks in New Orleans and Baton Rouge, but you're kind of on an island there. So really it's you two against the world, if you will.
You can do anything you want out in Lafayette. The staff are not a staff that shy away from challenges. It has to be something that can be done in an outpatient setting. That's your only limitation in Lafayette. But if you go to your staff and you say, I know how to fix this, this is my plan, this is the approach I want to do, this is the hardware I want to use, here's my plan, they will support you and help you through it.
Since you are indicating patients for surgery there, you see every single one of them post-operatively as well. And so you get to, see and manage their initial post-op visit. Usually you'll see them a few times afterwards as well. And so it's really cool to see how are patients doing after the procedure that I did for them?
So I'm married, and I was always worried that this is gonna be a lot of time away from home. But the thing I would say to reassure residents is the operative experience is one of the best operative experiences in the whole country. It really prepares you to go to fellowship and then to get out into practice. Without the Lafayette rotation, I don't think I would be as good of an orthopedic surgeon as I'm gonna be. And I think that the fact that it's only 3 months your third year and 3 months your fifth year, it's not that much time away from New Orleans. And the best of all, you get all of your weekends free for 3 months. So there's not many orthopedic programs that let you have 3 months of weekends free and then no call throughout those 3 months too. And so you really get to eat, do orthopedics, and actually sleep because you don't have any call.
So the most unique case we tackled in Lafayette was a man who had a total shoulder replacement. And essentially in the period of being in and out of prison and all this, he fractured right below his total shoulder arthroplasty. He didn't come to us until it was about 3 months old and it wasn't healed. So this was a really unique problem because you not only had a fracture, but then we saw that the arthroplasty component was also compromised. So you're thinking, okay, arthroplasty plus you have to fix the fracture, plus you have this really unique patient with unique struggles and risk factors for things like infection or repeat dislocation and social situation. And in the end, we ended up getting him all fixed up, but it was a process. We really had to plan and get scans and think, are we what are we doing first? Are we fixing the fracture? Are we changing the shoulder? Are we going to keep him in the hospital? A very unique challenge, but I think we all just wanted to do what was best for that patient, regardless of his social components and everything else he had going on. And in the end, he has a working shoulder now. That's what matters.